Welcome, Rust players. This is Flux Reversal presenting to you my Rust Village. My Rust Village is located in my Discord server. My Discord server information can be located at fluxreversal.com. You can just click on the link that'll get you there, or you can copy and paste it. Once you have access to my Discord, you'll be presented with the Discord onboarding. It can be quite confusing sometimes. If you see my server on your left-hand server list, right-click it and make sure the white checkbox next to Show All Channels is selected, or up here on the left where it says Server Guide, you can click on that to get you access to the stuff you need to see. Once you can see the welcome channel, you need to go over it. It's where all the rules, policies, and procedures for my small community exist. At the very bottom of it, it tells you how to get access to the Rust Village. You just assign yourself the Rust rule and you'll have access to the Rust Village. Once you have access to the Rust Village, you can see the village info section where it explains how this village is ran. I run this village. It's my village. I hope that one day it'll run on its own without any interference from me. Right now, I'm doing a lot of hands-on things to make sure it runs well and making changes on the fly when the bot stuff and the automation isn't meshing. In the village info section is also the rules for the village. There's just some basic common sense rules for Rust players that need to be in writing for people that don't have common sense, and some specific things that apply to the village. There's also an explanation in here of how the village works. This village is ran by automated bots that grant you rank based upon your activity. The three ranks are Newman, Citizens, and Council. Once you have gained enough rank, you can be a citizen. Citizens have access to the citizen chat and the village assembly. And the village assembly is really the meat and bones of this village. There's directions on how to use it. It's very simple. The village assembly is a forum section within Discord where we create threads or new posts. These posts or threads are what we call village assembly sessions. It's these village assembly sessions where villagers really have their voice. You can do things like vote to demote council members like we did here. We had some council members that had to get demoted. You can, here's a villager getting reprimanded for repeatedly violating the same rule. Here is a suggestion someone made and it became a rule, and here's another suggestion that was made that was an adjustment to a rule. And that's what the village assembly is for people to come speak up and make changes that they think need to be changed, or bring up topics and talk about things that are important to them and get others' opinions on them. Once you've gained enough rank through activity, you will eventually become a council member. Council members have access to a certain section and their own set of rules, which I call council prerogative. Oops. My council members are expected to perform certain responsibilities and duties, and not a lot of people want these things. One of the things is to remind others of the rules as needed. All right? Council members can do a lot more things. They can actually really run this village if they so desired. They took the time to read and figure out what's going on here. Council members plan for next right. They demote people. Council members, like I said, are expected to do certain things. It's for those villagers who want to have more control of the village. This level of control comes with duties. It's a double-edged sword, and access to power comes with obligations. And villagers who don't want these obligations, I have a role here you can assign yourself. Assign yourself the pause role if you don't want these obligations. If it sounds like too much or sounds like something you don't want, please pause yourself. Because if you don't pause yourself and you're caught not fulfilling the duties you're expected to fulfill, you will be demoted. And being demoted, while it's similar to being paused, it's not the same thing. It is a reprimand and it is a punishment, and it's very restrictive. So basically, that's it. That's how this village runs. It's very simple. There's a lot of writing and walls of text, and that can be intimidating. That's why I'm making this video, to get through it kind of quick. but you should still take the time to review this stuff and know this stuff, especially if you want to be more involved, if you want to be an involved citizen, if you want to become council and be involved, you really need to know these things. I thank you for taking the time to watch this orientation video to hear a little bit about what my village is about. Hopefully it wasn't too long. Thanks again.